Emilio, on the question of what is the responsibility of overseer, elder, congregation?
Yeah, so we did mention Acts 15 briefly, and I just skipped ahead and I went to Acts 16:4, and it says that and I can use ESV. I know Diffie likes ESV. Emilio standard version. No, I'm just joking. It says, I'm just joking, or NASB, whatever, KJV. But it says, as they went on their way through the cities, they delivered to them for the observance the decisions that had been reached by the apostles and elders who were in Jerusalem. So, what are your guys' thoughts on that? That the decisions were by the elders and apostles and elders.
So just to say it, in case you didn't hear it in the back of the room, he said, in Acts chapter 16, verse 4, it continues on what is said in chapter 15 with, as they went on their way through the cities, they delivered to them for observance the decisions that had been reached by the apostles and elders who were in Jerusalem. How do you explain and make sense of that passage in light of the conversation of the responsibilities of the overseer and congregation?
Context, historical context.
Well, I would say that in 15, we do see two apostles advocating for this view. We hear of elders speaking, but we don't get what they said. In James, in Galatians, men from James came, and those men, likely elders. But anyway, if there's a debate, there's got to be elders for and against, right? Otherwise, we're just all affirming the same thing. And so, James' role here, he says, it is my judgment, therefore. That was kind of the final say, but it was affirmed by the apostles and elders, though probably not all elders, otherwise there wouldn't have been a debate. So, anyway, so 16 does speak to both.
I'll just jump in and say I think that passage shows the unique time and place in which the book of Acts shows us in chapter 15 and 16, because I think that's not normal, right? For one church to basically issue a decree that then all other churches have to follow. I don't think that's normative sort of behavior. I mean, maybe you could argue that it is, right? But I think that's a particular time and place in redemptive history that we're not currently, like the church in Jerusalem, for instance, should it issue a decree today, does that mean that the church in Phoenix should follow suit, etc.? I'm not certain of that.
Okay. I'm actually going to move on to the next question.